Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks just like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I want to talk to you about what options to look for when you're buying a car. I'm going to divide them in three different categories, and they're going to be really cool options, luxury options, and shit options that dealership management and salesmen are gonna try to convince you that these are the best things since sliced bread. So let's jump into it. First thing, I'm gonna give you some free 99 information that I typically teach in my course, but because it kind of relates to this, I'm gonna give it to you so you can use it. Okay, when I contact dealerships, I don't call them. I email everybody. Yesterday I contacted almost 120 dealerships. Would I be able to contact 120 dealerships if I was calling them and trying to get the information? No, I don't have to fuck around. Their job is to contact me. They're selling the car, okay? I'm one, there's thousands of them. They're going after me because I'm a customer, and I told them I'm a customer. Whoever was smart contacted me. Whoever wasn't smart and the deal wasn't so good, I didn't bother to contact them because I did find some amazing fucking deals. So what I do is I start off with a very simple email, and this email is just copy and paste. I actually have it saved in my Word document, and I send it to everybody, exact same email. Hi, my name is Dan. I'm gonna be buying a certain car, whatever you're buying, in next few days. In this situation, it was RX 350. Does your RX 350 have clean title? We're shopping for a car across the country and looking for the lowest price. What is your lowest price? We're ready to buy a car tomorrow. I don't fuck around when I'm looking for cars with customers. When I have somebody that's ready to buy a car, the first question I ask them, when are you planning to buy a car? If it's 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks ahead, no, it's not the time. You gotta be looking for a car when you have the money. When are you ready to buy a car? Today? Tomorrow? 3 days from now? Perfect, let's do it. If it's 2 weeks from now, by the time you are ready to buy the car, that car is gonna be gone. So all your research just went down the fucking toilet. You spent day 2, 3, 4 days researching the car, finding the best deal, and by the time you're ready to buy, bam, they're gone. So what you gotta do, you gotta start all over again, and you're gonna be calling the same dealerships about the same car within a small frame of time. So that means the dealerships are gonna have leverage over you because they know you haven't bought the car. They know you haven't bought the car. They're gonna think you haven't bought the car because of the price, but really it's just because you weren't responsible enough and the timing was just wrong for you. So always be looking for a car, be ready to buy a car once you're actually ready to buy a car, okay? Don't be thinking 20 years ahead. So options that you want to be looking for. So in my second email, I ask for a few different things. This is where I talk about options because I want to know what the car is. I don't just buy a car with some miles on it for a certain price. I want to make sure that I'm getting really cool things with it because when I'm going to be reselling it, it's going to hold its value, and I want to enjoy the car. I don't want to just be driving a fucking, bucket on wheels. So what I'm looking for, number one, is clean title. Does it have a clean title? It depends on you. If you're looking for a clean title, then you ask this question. If you're not looking for a clean title, then you don't ask this question, okay? Then, does it have heated or cooled seats? Does it have a backup camera? Those are pretty standard features, so it's just mid-range car. It's nothing special, but it is mid-range car, so you want to make sure that you're at least not buying the base model. You found a great deal, but you find out it's base model, it doesn't have any options. I mean, why go for that? Spend $500 more and get car with more options. Now there's luxury features. These would be collision avoidance system, motion sensor door opening, acoustic windows, and remote start. So these are really luxury features. These are features that you typically find on cars that are $60,000 and more. So when you're looking for luxury cars and you really want fancy things on it, this is the questions that you want to be asking. Because it's going to have cooled seats, it's going to have heated seats, it's going to have backup camera. You don't need to ask a list of questions. Just figure out the most important ones for the category that you're looking for. If you're looking for luxury, ask for luxury features. If you're looking just for a good car, ask for those features. Now here are some features that you don't want to pay attention to. These are bullshit features, bullshit options that dealership and salesman is gonna try to fucking impress you as if it's not a standard fucking feature. Here is something really simple to understand. If it's a standard feature, it's not an option. If it's a standard feature on 90% of the cars or 80% of the cars, and that brand has it as an option, it's not a fucking option. They decided to make an option. Everybody else has it, okay? It's pretty simple. So those things would be parking sensors. Parking sensors are garbage. They're useless. You have a fucking backup camera. Why would you need parking sensors when you have a backup camera? Do you want to feel and guess how close you are to hitting your car onto something? Or do you actually want to see it on the camera in front of you, how close you are? I'll take the camera instead of the guessing work. Next, leather seats. Most cars have leather seats. Unless you're buying like a fucking, I don't know, Toyota Corolla or a base model Civic, most cars have leather seats, and their leather seats are not truly leather. So there's a difference between having leather seats or cars that have leather seats that are just made from leather. There's difference because one is genuine leather and another one is a composite leather. It means they take garbage pieces that's left over, grind them to dust, mix them up with rubber glue that's flexible, put some paint on top of it, roll it, cut more seats out of it. That's it. It's not real leather. It's just glue mixed with leather with a cloth on the back side. How do I know this? Because I used to sell furniture. Kind of cool, huh? I used to work at the furniture store for a little bit. Next one, keyless entry. It's a standard fucking feature. It's normal thing. Most cars have it now. Most cars have it. 99% of cars have keyless entries. It's nothing to be impressed by. Push button start. Again, 99% of cars have it. If the car has keyless entry, it always has push button start. I mean, cheapest fucking Hyundai will have it. I don't know what to be impressed here by. Next one, sunroof. So, who actually drives with sunroof open and have the sun shining on your head and heating your head to boiling point? I don't know if anybody actually does this. I had cars with sunroofs. They're closed 100% of the time, and there's no sun coming through 100% of the time because I don't like feeling hot sun on my head. There's AC in a car for a reason. Next one is apps. Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay, or bullshit apps. First, it's a stupid app that's nothing to be impressed by. We have apps on the phone for 10 years. Nothing to be impressed by. Second, just because they put it on the car, you can't use it while you're driving. So there you go. Apps are nothing to be impressed by. There's a lot of features that they will tell you it's so fucking cool, it's amazing, like window shades. Window shades are nothing to be impressed by. You can get window shades for $15. They will slide up and down just like they do on a car. It's not something you put on and it's permanently there. You can slide up and down. It's $14 fucking dollars, nothing special. What other options are there? Oh, HID headlights or LED daytime running lights. What cars don't have? Show me a car that doesn't have that. Like 90% of cars have that. It's not special fucking type of light. Here's a cool feature. This is what you can be asking when they're telling you about the headlights. Do headlights track the road? So what that means is when you turn, do headlights turn with the wheels? You turn your steering wheel, do headlights turn? No. They don't. Okay, well in Europe they do. So when somebody is trying to impress you here in America that, oh my god, we got these cool headlights. No, they're not cool. They're not cool. They existed 10 years ago. You just finally decided to put them on. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those two videos if you want to see more money saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out and I'll see you on the internet.